Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading today where we are focusing on what do they secretly want to tell you. So you have picked a couple of magical items today. You have picked this gorgeous Buddha with all the shiny bling, which we love. I know that this Buddha is a healing Buddha, so that's awesome. And you also picked this gorgeous rose quartz orb, which I think is gorgeous, and so to match with it, we have its little friend here. We have its big friend. So I'm going to put this here where you can see it during the reading. We also have this little surprise box. So before we start the video, I want to show you what's in the surprise box. I don't know if you knew it was a surprise box when you picked the pile, but this is a very special thing. I actually have not unpacked it and put new items in it. I just wanted to keep what was in it for you as a surprise. So I actually have, and this is so beautiful, I have 3 watches. And this actually is very special because this watch belongs to my grandmother. And so this was a watch that she used to wear when she was alive. And she used to wear it all the time. And so I was able to have it when she passed. This watch belonged to me when it still does, but I wore it a lot in my 20s. So this is a watch that I wore a lot right after I graduated college. And this is my grandfather's watch. So it's kind of like my grandparents and me together. So this is his watch, which I love because it's like big and kind of chunky and very masculine. So it's very cool. So I just feel like that a separate message for you guys is I feel like your grandparents or your ancestors are absolutely helping you out with your love life. Because they're watches, I want to let you know that I feel like they're going to help you in the perfect timing with your love to help it along and to facilitate this change. And then this box was actually given to me by my aunt, who is my godmother and who is basically a mom to me. And so this is kind of like all my ancestors and me. So I want to say that I feel like all of your ancestors are working with you to help you with your love life. So I'm going to put this back in its little home right now. And I will put it over here. So it's, there we go. So you can see, that's my lucky tail. He's being a crazy cat right now. But anyways, you also have picked the Starchild tarot. And this is a very beautiful tarot deck that I love. It's very mystical. And we're going to look a little bit to see what is going on with your person right now that you have in your heart that you are thinking about. And we're going to see what is going on in the connection. And then we're going to use a lot of oracle cards in regards to what do they secretly want to tell you. So I have a lot of decks here, and that's going to be fun. So I'm trying to think of like what spread I want to start off with you. Because I always do the traditional relationship spread. But I'm also thinking, I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay out 1, 2, 3, I want to do 12. 4. I'm going to channel from your person's point of view, first person. This is what they would secretly tell you. Now this could come from them, it could come from their higher self, but it's what they really want to tell you in regards to you in this connection that maybe they wouldn't have the bravery or courage to say to you to your face. All right, so we have 12 tarot, and I'm going to channel for you. I'm not going to do reversals for this particular part. We'll start here and just go down the line because that'll just make it logistically easier. So, okay. Relationships and romantic commitment are very important to me. I do see this with you. I feel like for us, whether we've defined this as a traditional commitment or not, even though I feel like at some point in our connection we have, I want to have this stability with you. For me, I feel like I am very happy and attracted to you and to the partnership that we have. I feel like maybe I come across as wanting to race in and out of your life because I do have a lot of passion for you. But with the commitment that I have in my heart and the passion, I can be a little misunderstood. You might look at me as somebody that just wants sex or just wants the physical sexual chemistry. But really, for me, I am very focused on the commitment. It's just that I also need to feel like I have freedom, and that can come across unconventional to you. I get that we've had a discussion about it, and you may not always be in particular very happy with it, but I feel like, because I feel like you might want something a little more traditional or a little more locked down, but I feel like you do think that we are together, that we do have this connection and this commitment. And I feel like, again, you might, sometimes it comes across to me like you're wanting your needs met more than both of our needs, and that can sometimes make me confused. And so I feel like I react back in the way where then I have to pull back and take care of my own needs on my own. And I want us to be more united, and I want us to be able to pair together in a way that is more united together. So we have the Four of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So I feel like there is a very strong commitment there. Then I get the Knight of Crystals. So when it comes to commitment, I do feel like I am going slower than you may want me to go. But I want to let you know that I am reliable and I will get there, because there's something in my heart that I feel like I can almost see our Akashic records. Like I can almost see intuitively when I really, really search deep down into my heart space, into my soul. I feel like I can see that we are destined and that we are meant to be, or that we at least have a very major life purpose together. And I feel like we're really meant to do this, and I feel very locked in. And that's another reason why I feel very commitment oriented with you, or committed to you, because I feel like I don't want to just wander off anywhere else. I want to stay put, and I want to stay with you. So I really do want this commitment with you. And I like how I really do see us together, because we have the Knight of Crystals and the Page of Crystals. So again, there's a couple that show up right next to each other. So the divine counterparts show up twice, actually. So your person really has commitment on the brain, and they may not even feel comfortable communicating this to you, but they definitely feel this, or at least they feel that you guys are together, and they definitely feel that you have a life purpose together that they have to carry out, or they have a destiny they want to carry out with you. So it's very, very interesting. And I am awakening to this love. I feel like maybe you've been there before I have been there, like you've gotten there first, but I am awakening. I feel like my spirituality is awakening, my soul is awakening. I feel very drawn to you. I feel like we have a destiny. I feel like, I am a little more patient in regards to this connection, because I feel like it's meant to be. And so there's a peace in my soul. There's not that much of like an urgency. However, I do have a lot of passion, and I do like to race in. So there are two parts of me going on at the same time, and that might be what's a little confusing to you. But I do see that with the Eight of Crystals, that there is a part of me where I really am investing in this connection. I really have a lot of stability with you here. And if in the beginning I was torn between racing in and out while having a commitment, or racing in and out and confusing you with it, that I definitely want to show you now how I am very committed, I am very invested in you, and how I do really want to stay present. If we have broken up in the past, I would like to get together with you again, or get back together, or reunite with you, because again, I feel like I've invested a lot in this connection, and I don't want to walk away being so emotionally attached to you. And also knowing the destiny that I feel like we have together in our hearts and in our souls together. So your person has actually a lot of very beautiful cards, a lot of commitment cards. So it's so interesting. They have a few cards of wanting to be on their own, but then a lot of commitment cards and a lot of partnership cards where they see you together. So if they haven't completely all the way resolved their needing to take care of their needs on their own and maybe allowing you to take care of more of their needs or make sure their needs are met while being in a commitment by the two of you, then I feel like that's something that they're really working on right now. And I feel like they do secretly want to tell you that they feel like you guys are more committed than maybe they have told you. So I think that's very interesting. So now I'm going to get to a lot more oracle cards. So I'm going to go first with the Journey of Love. What does your person, pile number 1, secretly want to tell you? Illuminate, you have brightened my path. I feel you inside me and it drives me insane. Magnetism. Soulmate, we've done this before. We will do it again. Expressive, I can't hold back anymore. So your person might not keep these secret for much longer. Emotional, you made me feel things I didn't know I could. And denial, I keep telling myself it's not over. And that's a special message for those of you who have broken up or are in no contact, or you haven't heard from your person in a while, or maybe you're even in low contact. So that's very interesting. Also, numbers that are very important or dates would be April 4th, February 7th, January 8th, March, well, it's 30, so I would say the 30th of the month, February 9th, and March 6th. All right, so we're going to go with the hidden truth now, because this is definitely their secrets. So, what have they hidden from you that they want to tell you? Or what do they feel like they have to keep within themselves and might not be brave enough to share with you? Pile 1. I don't react when people mention you. So definitely for some of you, you guys are broken up or in no contact or in separation. Even though they still feel very deeply that they're with you in your souls. I want to tell you how I feel. Exactly. I do feel like they do want to tell you this. I don't think they are going to hold back for much longer. So I would say that most likely you're going to hear from them soon. I wonder if you are happy without me. Yeah, definitely some of you guys are in no contact or in separation or broken up. I want to feel that way again. Yeah, so your person definitely wants to unite with you. And that might be where you guys are getting strong commitment messages from them, and yet also them taking care of their needs on their own, because I feel like they want a commitment with you, but perhaps if you guys are broken up or, in separation, that they have to take care of their emotional needs by themselves, but they want to unite with you. Yeah, a lot of you are in separation. Okay, but like that your person's in love with you. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. And you came closer than anyone. All right. How is your person feeling now that you guys seem like that you are most likely in separation? I'm going to use this deck too. How is your person feeling emotionally without you? Lies. They can't seem to do what's right. So it also might be that your person just doesn't feel comfortable telling you the truth. For some of you, if you guys have broken up because they were lying to you, this could be a message for you as well. So it does feel like they also might be lying to themselves as well, because we did get the denial card from them. Courage. I like that because this is beautiful. Now they're going to start to get courage to tell you. And literally on this card, it's exactly what came up before, which is, I think I can fix this. I want to tell you how I feel. So that is amazing. Bored. My life is dull and unfulfilling. Yeah, I feel like your person is very bored without you. Desperate. I can't do this anymore. So I feel like your person is having a very, very hard time being without you. And hostile. I don't want to play this game with you anymore. So I feel like if they've started playing games with you, or they were playing games with you when you guys were together, that they feel really like bored of that, or they don't want to be in those games. They don't want to be in like a lying energy if they can't tell you the truth or tell themselves the truth. And they definitely don't want to be playing mind games with you. I feel like they are maybe mad at themselves for not being always honest with you or telling you the truth. And I feel like that, yeah, your person definitely wants to share with you what they're thinking. So I like that they have courage. It means that they're not going to have to be in silence for too much longer. And literally on the back of the deck, it says love, which is absolutely beautiful. And it says, I'm so madly in love with you. Also, I get creative. You inspired my mind and fill me with light, which we did get illuminate earlier as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if your person right now is even thinking up of a creative solution to this situation, or a creative way to try to come back in and resurface for you. I know I've mentioned this in previous videos, but if you are watching this video the summer of 2023, we do have both Venus and Saturn retrograde, which is all about commitment and love and resurfacing and reconnecting with an ex. So that would be a time period that would be very fortuitous for people to reunite if you wanted to. So this is what they secretly want to tell you, pile 1. Okay, so we have all these messages for you. Yes, literally, taking action to reconcile with you in the 3D. And that's what we saw. We saw that they have the courage to fix this. They don't want to hold back anymore. They want to express themselves to you. Ignoring what others are saying about our connection. And that might be another reason why they don't react when other people mention you, because they're just ignoring them. They're like, you're not going to get a rise out of me. Pile 1 is so important to me, that they're not listening to other people. Having difficulty acknowledging inner child wounds. So they definitely are really having a tough time healing their heart, especially from their traumas or their triggers that they've gone through in their past. Envisioning you naked. I don't know if I can say the rest on YouTube, but basically they're thinking about you when they're alone. So that's passionate. My pride and ego still dictate my current actions. So I do feel like that, yeah, your person, they still have a tough time with their childhood wounds. And I feel like that this card really kind of connects to that. So they're having a hard time acknowledging wounds around their pride and their ego, especially if it connects to their friends or with people when they mention you, that kind of thing with their social circle. Definitely for those of you in separation, please know that I sincerely regret walking away. Your hobbies and interests arouse my curiosity to pursue them as well. So they might want to do hobbies or interests that you love to do, because it will connect you together and you'll have a lot more in common. Our separation is giving us the opportunity to heal and purge negativity. So your person is definitely trying to heal, so that is good. And taking the time to learn my karmic lessons. So definitely from Saturn, they're trying to learn their karma. So this also would particularly pertain if your person's a mutable sign, if they are Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Gemini. Oh, and this one. My relationship with the karmic has finally ended. Now that didn't come up on here, but I do see that it was down there when I had put the deck down. So that's a relationship message for some of you out there if your person was in a relationship with somebody else. It seems like that at this time that either it's over or it's very soon to be over, but emotionally it's over. Now we're going to do Untold Truths of the Heart. So what does Pile 1 secretly want to tell, Pile 1's person secretly want to tell Pile 1? Fantasy, and we did get that they envision you naked, so dreams, fairy tale, and imagination. So they're definitely fantasizing about you. And also I feel like that they dream about you a lot, and that's where they were saying that they're taking action to reconcile with you in 3D. I feel like there's a lot of reaching out to you in the 5D or in the dream time. And then lust, which we definitely got, intensity, sexual energy, and non-committal. So I do feel like maybe in the past when you're with them that they had a lot of sexual attraction for you, but they weren't quite ready to commit, or that you guys are not in a commitment, but that they still feel a lot of sexual attraction to you. Boundaries, no, and drawing the line. So I feel like that kind of connects to the 5 of Swords card and the 8 of Swords, where I feel like they're working through what could their boundaries be so that they do feel safe to be in a relationship, where they aren't losing their whole self, but they're able to unite with you. And then better off, happiness, perspective, and clear headspace, where they were saying that they hoped that you were happy without them or wondering if you were. So I feel like they do want your happiness as well. And if they think that you're better off without them because they were lying to you in the past or they couldn't give you a commitment at the time, that they do wish that you could be happy. But I also feel like they would like to make you happy. All right, well, that is what I have for you, Pile 1. I know that this video is a little bit of a quicker video than others, but I wanted to give you more like oracle message cards in this one. So I hope this helps heal your heart a bit. And if you feel like this wasn't your video, feel free to pick another pile or another video entirely. And if you guys liked this, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk with you guys later. See you next time. Bye. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading today, where we are focusing on what does your person secretly want to tell you. So you have picked a few magical items today. You have picked Jizo, who is very cute. He is a Buddha that helps ascended beings, especially when they're going through transitions in life. He has a lot of purposes, so he's very protective, and I feel like he's also a healing Buddha, which is great. So I love this. I also picked this for you, which I always feel like this is like an ice princess heart. This is made out of druzy, and it's very beautiful, and I like how she sparkles. Very nice. You have also picked this gorgeous glittery quartz, which is nice. And you chose the deck Messages of Love for the oracle cards. So I will put this here in frame for you so you can see it. All right, so this is going to be a reading really about what they would like to say. So there's going to be a lot of oracle cards. We are starting with these messages, which will talk a little bit about what your person wants to tell you, and then we're going to go channel a little bit as well from the Mermaid's tarot cards. So first of all, I'm going to channel or give you some oracle cards messages from your person. There will be more oracle messages in this reading than in the other readings you've had. So this is going to be primarily a lot of oracle. All right. So first of all, your person feels like the timing is not quite right between the two of you. So the card Wait, I feel like they still feel like they're not quite ready, or external circumstances are interfering in this connection. It's not the right time. Then I get Children. Children are important to this partnership. So there might be something where either you or they had a child, or there may be something revolving around children, or maybe they have kids or you have kids, or there was a miscarriage, or there is an adoption, or there was something in regards to, or an abortion, there was something in regards to kids in regards to this. Also, if you want to have kids, I feel like they are not quite ready for that as well. Also, there may be something that happened in their childhood that is making them hold back when it comes to romantic love. Then I get Go Slow. take time to get to know each other. So I feel like your person also, it may be that your person isn't saying no, but they might think, all right, I can only go very, very, very slowly, or I can only do little bits, or I can only do part way. But it seems like your person is really feeling like they don't want to rush. They definitely want to go slow. Some of them may feel like they have to wait altogether. But let's see. Release, radical acceptance and surrender can help let go. So I feel like that your person definitely thinks that they need to release a lot of emotional baggage or a lot of external circumstances in order to be together. So there's a lot that's going on in their lives. Stability, this relationship can stand the test of time. So there's definitely something that's happened in your history together or in your bond where your person does feel like if they were to commit that you guys would be able to stand like the test of time, you'd be able to make it. So I do feel like that they believe that this relationship is strong. They're just not quite ready to move forward with it or to progress with it yet. Trust, it is safe to trust in this situation. That might be something that they're healing. I feel like they do have a certain level of trust for you, but I feel like, or in you, but I feel like they're also feeling like they need to reinforce the trust either in you or in themselves. Balance, one person is giving too much in this relationship. So if it's you, they feel a little guilty about that, or they're at least acknowledging that you've been putting a lot of energy into this, but that they haven't. And if it's them, then they might feel like that they are needing a little bit more from you. But I have a feeling that it's probably that you're giving more than they would give. And then denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. So also they might be in denial about that. They might think that they have been giving in this connection, but they may not be quite honest with themselves about it. All right, so now we're going to use the Mermaid Tarot to see a little bit about what would they secretly want to tell you. So what does Pile 2's person secretly want to tell Pile 2? One, and these two. Okay, so for these, I'm going to channel from a first person's point of view, and I'm going to channel like as if I was your person, and you are you. Okay, and I don't do reversals for this part. Ace of Swords, okay. So there is a big part of me that would like to have a new beginning of strength and bravery where we can have a fresh new start. I would like to talk with you and communicate with you. I really do like talking with you. I feel like that's part of my favorite piece of this connection. I do feel like things are turning around. I feel like maybe we've taken enough time away from each other, and I feel like things in my life are starting to look up and they're starting to get better. And I feel like our connection could start to turn around as well. And that's definitely a major part of where I think I would like to have a fresh new start with you in this connection, especially because I feel like my finances are getting so much better. So there's something that has happened in my life where financially things have definitely turned around with the Wheel of Fortune and Ten of Pentacles. And because of this, they definitely are a lot more ready to become more serious with you. Ten of Pentacles is definitely more of like a serious commitment or a serious longer term relationship vibe. King of Swords. I know that I have been very cold. Some of you, I am an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I know that when I have been communicating with you, it's like the words have been coming out of my mouth like ice. And I haven't been as warm and emotive as I should be with you, or I could have been. And I apologize for being so cold with you. It's just that a lot of times my vices get the best of me. I feel like I lash out, I have a temper, I don't mean to treat you so badly, but I definitely say things that I don't mean when I feel trapped or cornered, or when my freedom feels impinged upon, or if I feel suffocated. especially if I feel like I'm going to be locked up in a cage in a relationship. That's when I feel like I become my worst. That's when I speak the most cold. And then it kind of erodes or eliminates all the passion that I feel for you most of the time. But I do have hope for this connection, actually. And I might not have told you this, but I secretly want to tell you that I feel like we could make it, or we could do something stronger and better. I feel like that, especially when I have more finances and I can be more generous and I can give you more, that's definitely where I feel more confident and I feel a lot better in myself. That's usually how I can give you love, is through acts of service or gifts. All right, so we're going to go with the Hermit Tarot and see, what does your person secretly want to tell you? I love it. Literally the first card that came out. I want a fresh start with you. That's literally what they were saying with the Ace of Swords. So that's awesome. And then we have these guys. What does Pile 2's person secretly want to tell Pile 2? I am absolutely in love with you. So that might be something that they've kept secret or that they haven't told you. And I feel like they want a fresh start in love with you. They don't want to lose you. So there is that, but it's interesting because right underneath it, it's strength and ego. So they don't want to lose you, but their ego may have been blocking them telling you this. So out of pride, they might be keeping this to themselves. Interesting, I get seek professional advice. So for some of you out there, your person might be seeking therapy or another professional or a life coach or a relationship coach to help them out. My life started when I met you. So it seems like your person feels like there's a spark that you caused in them when you met each other that made them feel like a puppy love or like a little kid again, or a renewed sense of happiness in life. And I want you to choose. So for some of you out there, your person wants you to make the moves or they want you to choose them, especially if they feel like you're dating somebody else or you're not sure if you want this connection. All right, so messages from Divine Masculine. What does Pile 2's person want to tell them secretly? What are some of their secrets? Please don't give up on me because I'm not letting you go. So for some of you out there, your person really wants to keep holding on to you. We did get the I don't want to lose you card. So it does seem like they want to become better. I messed up. Please forgive me for what I've done. So for a lot of you out there, your person is realizing that they've really messed up in this connection. I hate being with the karmic and working on manifesting an ending. So it seems like for some of you out there, they may have a karmic person that they're with, that they're trying to leave. For others out there, they may have some karma that they feel like they're suffering, especially because of for what they feel like they've messed up in this connection, and that they're hoping that this karma subsides pretty soon, especially if they are a mutable sign and they are feeling the Saturn retrograde in mutable signs. So especially if they are a Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Pisces. Craving to spend time together and share music like we used to. So your person does miss the quality time, and also music is important in this connection, so they may want to share music with you or share songs. Debating whether to reach out to you or not. So that's amazing. And with that, I also got, we are mirroring each other right now. So if both of you have been debating about should you reach out to each other, it seems like both of you guys are on the same page, or you both are feeling this way. I know my mission is to balance the scales, which we literally got. So it seems like your person is very aware that they know they need to give more into this connection. And we even got the 6 of coins, which is about giving to the partnership. You see through me like no other. So your person knows that they can't hide anything from you and that you're very astute. So you really pick up on what they're going through, even if they try to hide it from you. And I used to believe we were incompatible in the past. So it seems like your person also is feeling like maybe you guys are more compatible than they originally thought. So it seems like your person might be getting a lot of realizations. So that is amazing. We love that. All right, we're going to look at untold truths of the heart. And we're going to see what is it that they are not telling you, but that they secretly want to tell you. What does pile 2's person want to tell pile 2? Okay. Ooh, so it seems like they are feeling consequences of intimacy. It says karma, destiny, cause and effect, closeness, sexuality, and seclusion. So it's interesting how we got that your person doesn't want to be with any other karmic partners and they feel like they've also messed up. So it does feel like that your person feels like they are getting a lot of consequences when it comes to intimacy, or at least when it comes to their own karma. I get depth, complexity, awareness, importance. So your person definitely feels like you guys do have a deep connection that's very complex, but very important. So there is this, and they're aware of that, which is good. I like that they at least recognize the strength of this connection. It seems like some of the tension in this connection was that they felt like you might have been clinging to them, and that's not your fault. It feels like they feel a very strong aversion to closeness. So I'm getting clinging, and that's created tension, and then they started to resent you for it because they have a hard time with commitment. They have a hard time with intimacy. That's exactly why they're feeling the consequences of that now, of even the lack of intimacy. So there is this. And with the resentment, it says that they came stinging words, bitterness, and anger. Tension, turbulence, arguments, and stress. So that's probably what they caused in your life. And then clinging, holding on, obsessing, and watching. So they felt like they were like under a microscope. It seems like they thought that maybe you were holding on, hoping for this connection to deepen with the depth card, and that was creating a lot of tension and resentment from them because they have a hard time with actual relationships and intimacy. But I get that they are seeing through the confusion right now, puzzled, unsettled, and unclear. So they are seeing through the confusion, and they would like to have a second chance with you, making amends, opportunity, and you. So it seems like that they would, and plans. That's so funny. I was channeling you, but it says plans. So I do feel like they want a second chance with you, which is awesome. And I like that they're making plans, or they're about to make plans. So that is amazing. And I feel like they want to apologize. They want to make amends for how they messed up in this connection. Now I want to see the journey of love. And that will be maybe your final message. Yeah, I think we might do some, actually we'll do some hidden truth. We didn't do that one. So we'll do this first, and then we'll do hidden truth. This is the journey of love and the journey of love 2. I've combined both of these decks into one big monster deck. Okay. Pedestal. I admire everything about you. So your person definitely puts you on a pedestal, even if it doesn't always feel like it. Interesting, another card about depths. It says, dive into the depths with me, emotional changes. And I feel like that they are definitely getting a lot more ready to deepen their connection with you, or to go emotionally, to open up emotionally and to go deeper emotionally. So that's amazing, especially if you guys like the ocean. Because this is another card of the ocean. I got humor, which is awesome. It seems like you guys are always making each other laugh. I love the way that you can always make me laugh, it says. So that's amazing. And it says, I can't stop thinking about you touching me. I get the card fantasies. So that's amazing. So they definitely have a lot of fantasies about you. And reconciliation. That's amazing. It's time to unite and work together now. So it seems like for a lot of you, your person wants to reunite with you and reconcile. So that's amazing. And then interesting too is the numbers on these cards. So I actually get 555. So this is actually really powerful. So if your numbers 555 are an important number for you, I always get 555 for positive change. Even if positive change is a little bit uncomfortable or a little bit upheaval in your life, a little chaotic. Numbers that are important as well would be May 5th. It would be February 5th. It would be April 2nd. And even anything in April with the 4th with 40. And then final message for you. Get Hidden Truth Oracle. So let's see here. What do they secretly want to tell you, pile 2? Okay. So, I couldn't let you get close to me. Yes, we're very aware. So it seems like your person was just feeling like they have such a hard time with closeness. Every time you would get close, it would create tension in this connection and they would resent you for it, even though that wasn't really what was good for this connection and that was very toxic. I wish I could share my good news with you. So it seems like they do have some good news, probably about their finances and their career, and they wish that they could share that with you. You and I were too young. I feel like this means that they feel like they were too immature, or something happened to you or them or both of you when you were too young or when you guys were young, and that's affected your relationship and your connection. And then final message for you, pile 2. Your person wants to tell you that they love you. All right, that is what I have for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you feel like this was not your pile, feel free to pick another one or another video. And if you've liked this, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading today, where we want to focus on what does your person secretly want to tell you. So you have picked a few magical items. So first of all, you have picked this gorgeous love sign. So if you're looking for a sign that your person loves you, this is for you. Next, you guys have picked this healing Buddha, which is very cool. I love my little blingy guy. He has a lot of jewels and he's very fun. The healing Buddha is very cool if you need to heal your heart. Also, we have you go there. Okay. I also picked this beautiful chevron amethyst for you. I feel like this is a very, very beautiful piece. So I thought I would put this in the video to give it a little extra healing love and luck, which is great. I've also picked this crystal for you because we just had the sign on top of the cards. And we have this beautiful glittery geode. So if your person has been a little bit of a locked box, this is that the cave of wonders inside of them is very sparkly with love for you. It's like they are radiating and beaming with the love. So I will put this in frame for you so you can see it as well. All right, and the Gentle Heart Tarot. So first I'm going to pick 12 cards, and this is going to be channeled from your first person's point of view. So I will be using the words I as your person speaking to you, and I'm not going to do reversals in this particular part. And then the rest of the video is going to be a lot of oracle cards with messages on them for you. So we will see a little bit in their own words, what would they like to tell you if they had the bravery? What would their higher self tell you? What would they tell you if they could, if they felt like they were able to be uninhibited? Okay. And I will go like this to make it easier, logistically. All right. You are I keep wanting to say this, I just want to channel it, but I need to also be correct. Okay, you're the girl of my heart. You're the girl inside my heart. You can translate to, you are the person in my heart. My heart is open to you with love. I want to send you a lot of kisses. That is how I give my love, through physical touch. And I definitely dream about us being together, having a fantasy and a future together. I want to be with you in a very, very passionate way. And I want to tell you right away that I feel all of this love for you very quickly, like it's bursting from out of me. And the last time we talked, I feel like you were pretty cold with me. You were pretty direct, or the last few times we talked, there was something that happened where you were pretty cold, you were pretty no nonsense, and you didn't really tolerate my antics. Also, I have been trying to get information about you and how you are doing, probably by looking at your social media page or finding ways to figure out without you knowing that I am doing so. Because I have been a wreck. I have been so stressed. I have been panicked. I have been anxious. I have had a lot of nightmares about this connection as well. I have had a migraine about this. A lot of anxiety. I've had a lot of anxiety about pissing you off, about making you upset. And I wish I could rectify the situation, and I think I've messed up too much. I don't know how to fix it. So all I'm going to have to do is take decisive action on you. I am going to have to become very brave and very strong and initiate something. I need to become in my divine masculine energy to take action on you. But I feel like every time I try that there's like 6 things coming at me at once that I need to juggle, and I haven't been able to do this. And so every time I try like a warrior to knock away all of these obstacles in my path, it's like another 6 obstacles and blocks come in front of me. So every time I try to take action, I feel like I'm blocked at every turn. But I will break free from this. I will be able to communicate with you, and probably very quickly. I don't want to hold myself back anymore, and I want to overcome these obstacles and just talk. I just need to talk to you. And I need to tell you why I've left, why I've walked away, why I felt like I couldn't do this anymore, why I feel like I've was drowning and overwhelmed in my emotions. I still feel overwhelmed with my anxiety and with everything coming at me in life, but I am strong and I can do this. I really do want to have a strong, secure partnership with you. I want to have a strong commitment with you. I really want to have something stable, something secure. But then I go back and forth about it. I know I have to make a lot of changes in my life in order to make this happen. Like, I have a million things coming at me all day long, every single day, and I'm going to have to really restructure things, and I'm going to have to make a major choice in regards to being with you. It requires a lot of changes. During this time where we have been not talking, or where I have not been telling you this, that is where I have been gaining the awareness and the clarity and the wisdom about that. I know that everything coming into my life that has been overwhelming has been getting in the way of our connection, and I have that clarity now in a way that I did not even have before. But I do want to keep it secret for now. I want to keep my desire for a commitment with you to myself. I want to still keep that secret. And so in my mind, we are together, We have a secret relationship together in my fantasies, and I don't tell anybody about this, not even you. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the messages of love cards, and we're going to see, what does your person secretly want to tell you? What does pile three's person secretly want to tell them? Trust. It is safe to trust in this situation. I feel like that I trust you much more than I have before. I know that you are safe. I know that you would not break my heart. I know and I accept the fact that I need to balance out my life. And so I knew that you were giving too much in this relationship, and I just accepted that I had to let that be the case for the time being. But I did not know that it would really hurt us and break us apart. I feel like I really need to give more to you in this connection. And I need to also do something in order to help you trust me, to trust that I will stick around and that I will really be more reliable. I need to really take care of myself, and part of setting boundaries to these obstacles that have been getting in the way is a major part of self-care. So by doing self-care, I'll be more available to you. I do need to clear my energy and my life before acting and taking action on you and entering your life. I need to stop working so much. I am such a workaholic. Oh my God, I need to stop this. I need to put away the computer and put away work and really be able to give more to this partnership. And just know that the chemistry that I feel for you and the strong attraction that I feel for you is really powerful inside me. So I feel exactly what you feel. Okay, now we're going to look at the Hermit Tarot. What does pile three's person want to tell pile three secretly? If they had the courage to do so, if they had the opportunity, if they had clarity, what do they really feel? No, they really don't want to tell you. There is so much that they want to keep secret. They definitely do not want to tell you about how much they want to have a family with you. But they're afraid that the family won't approve of this connection, especially if you are March 10th or October 3rd. So they're very afraid that your family or their family won't accept this union. And they're so much like, oh my gosh, our families would absolutely say no to this. They would say, I want to start a family, but the families would say no. And you are right with what you've said to me. I know it hurt me and it hurt my feelings, and I feel like my heart is broken right now, but I know that I can heal from this. And your words really hurt me because you were right, and I knew that you were right. Oh my gosh. I sometimes wonder if you care. Do you care? Wow, your person is just not sure if you like them anymore, or if you want to be with them, or if you care about them at all. And that's why they are in contemplative mode, and that's why they are stuck in thinking about it instead of taking action. Especially because every time they want to take action, they get blocked by all these things. But a lot of these things could be, in addition to external circumstances, it could be your person's own doubts or your person's own anxieties. Every time they have an impulse to come forward, they might back away. This is not the one, but I'm going to say use it anyways. I was meaning the other deck that looked very similar, but we're going to use this one. I don't even know where the other deck that looks like this is anymore. Weird. Oh, it's under there. But we're going to use this one because this is what we picked up. So clearly this is the one we need. What does pile 3's person really secretly want to tell them? They feel like they are needing to go in a new direction in their life, that they have had, or they need to take a detour from the path that they have been going on, and then they need to go in a new direction. They may not always know how to progress in this connection with you, but with hidden path, it says detour, slow down, explore, go in a new direction. They know that they need to do something differently than they've done before, and they may need to even take their whole life in a new direction in order to be with you, because you are their divine feminine. So there is this, and it says your divine feminine, you, seeking her twin or soulmate. So they know in order for you guys to be together, they need to detour from the life that they have been going down and the path they have been going down. Perception. Red flags, delusions, perspective, see through your own false beliefs. So your person knows that they have been trapped in their own negative thinking and their own false beliefs, and they need to adjust their perspective. And they need to be able to see an alternate way of progressing if they feel like the family won't approve of this connection, or if they know they need to make some big changes, because this is the card of big goals. Don't call it a dream, call it a plan. Career, business, success, claim your place in the world. Your person also really, it's important for them where they have big dreams, big goals, and big ambitions. They need to know that this connection can coincide with, they need to be able to see how they can make both happen and how both of them can be compatible together. They don't want to have to pick you versus their career. They want to be able to have both. So right now they are just stuck in an observing mode. They don't want to talk with you or tell you these secrets. So they are just observing you. They have been stepping back and just watching. Social media, fascination, curiosity, watching from a distance. But soulmate. And I love how this is divine feminine, seeking her twin or soulmate, and I get soulmate. So they do, your person knows that you guys are soulmates. And just how you have been envisioning the two of you together in this way, so have they. And it's so interesting. They know that the outcome of this connection is that they're going to start chasing you. So it says, in pursuit, convincing, rejection, let them go and let it be. Which I don't know why let them go and let it be is happening, because this is literally a person chasing, even disrupting all the seagulls in its path, like a little kid so excited to be with you, to chase you. And then outcome, results, conclusions, ending, you will get a resolution. So your person wants to chase you, and they feel like that's kind of the only outcome that they see between the two of you, is that they know they're going to have to chase after you. All right, so Journey of Love and Journey of Love 2. What does pile 3's person secretly want to tell them? I've been watching you. Jealousy. So I feel like your person is jealous if you're with other people. Also, again, this is like the third message about them watching your social media or observing you or watching you or trying to figure out what you've been up to. I've been lost without you, emptiness. So your person definitely feels very, very lost without you. Journey of Love, Journey of Love. So this is, again, a mirroring. This is a twin flame card. So your person with this card, it says union down here. So your person absolutely feels empty without you and wants to unite with you. I can hear you, telepathic. So your person definitely has a very, very strong psychic and telepathic bond. I feel like your person thinks and that they know what you are thinking and feeling. And expressive, I can't hold back anymore. So your person absolutely wants to express all of these things to you. That they know you, that they can hear you, they want to unite with you, they've been empty and lost without you, and that they've been checking up on you and that they've been jealous. Those are things they do feel comfortable telling you. The other things, they don't feel as comfortable telling you. All right, Hidden Truth Oracle. What does your person secretly want to tell you? You speak to me through music. So your person definitely feels an emotional connection to you with music. They might even hear song lyrics and think of you. I know I was a distraction from your pain. They feel like that they were just a distraction along your path in life. They feel like they weren't that good for you, and that they were just one of many stops along the way, that you wouldn't want to be with them in a very serious way, and that you were just entertained by them temporarily. I wish I had treated you better. They do wish that they had treated you better. They feel bad about that. I remember every detail of that day. So there's a very special day or a very significant emotional day that they remember over and over again in a very vivid way. I am afraid to contact you. So that's definitely part of what their anxiety is. I hide behind material things like their career. Finding out the truth crushed me. So your person is still a little heartbroken. Also, what are they feeling emotionally that they're going through at this time? Compassion. Thank you for caring when nobody else did. So they definitely feel your empathy and their gratitude for that. So they feel very, very grateful for all of the love that you gave them. Broken. I don't know how to fix the pain in my heart. They definitely feel very, very brokenhearted. I was wondering if that would come up again. Unhealthy. I need help. So your person definitely feels very emotionally lost, very lost and heartbroken and sad. Grateful for the times that you spent together, but very sad and broken inside. Depth. I want to give you more of me and I want more of you. So we definitely got that card where they really want to balance it and they want to really deepen it with you. Healthy. I am becoming my best self. So your person goes back and forth between probably doing some unhealthy vices and making unhealthy choices, and then being healthier and making better choices. So your person, especially in regards to you, bounces back and forth between their, healthy and unhealthy habits. Or they feel like better and okay, and then bad again, and then better and okay, and then really, really, really sad. And then intuitive, trust your inner knowing. And that's interesting because the first message card we got from them is trust. And we got the intuition about I can hear you, telepathic. So they definitely are trying to trust their intuition of what they know about you. They're trying to tune into you, I feel. Then messages from the Divine Masculine. And this will be my last deck for you guys, pile 3. So here are some final messages for you. What does your person secretly want to tell you? I am yearning for our union. They definitely wish that they could be united with you, which is hard when they're afraid to contact you. Using divination methods to acquire information about our connection. So they're definitely trying to tap into their intuition and maybe their dreams. But seeking information about twin flames. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of messages here where they're trying to tune into you intuitively. And they also might be trying to research about relationships and about destiny and about like love in that way. I admire your beauty, both inside and out. You are my guiding light, so don't ever stop shining. Wow, yes, gaining spiritual wisdom and learning how to go with the flow. So again, another card about spirituality. Your person is growing, I feel, a lot spiritually right now. And then the last message that I have for you, pile 3, says, you are my queen and I am your king, so let's build our kingdom together. So I do feel like they would like to unite with you and they would like to rebuild. So that is what I have for you, pile 3. I hope this helps you a lot. If you feel like this wasn't your video, feel free to pick another pile or another video. And if you did like this, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I hope you take care, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.